Okay, we're looking at completing a square here. Now, this you will have done at GCSE or IGCSE level, so it shouldn't be much different. But what I will say, I'm going to do two examples of ones you won't have seen. Okay, so here we go. Now, the first thing, if you're making the subject to this, you'll notice that X appears more than once. Now, you don't want that. You can't actually do much with that. So we have to do this by completing the square. So I'm going to complete the square here. I'm going to go y equals, now when I complete the square, we need to halve that, because if I multiplied that out, okay, I would end up with, and I'll just change colour quickly, I would end up with this bit, right, but then I get an extra bit, all right, of the 7/2 squared. So I'm going to have to take away 49/4 and then add 3, okay? So the add 3 is from the original question. All right, now I'm taking away the square of this here. All right, that's where that's come from. All right, we're then going to tidy that up. So let's have a look at 7/2 squared. Now, minus 49/4 plus 3 is going to be minus, is that 37/4, I think? Just going to check that on a calculator, actually. So 49/4. Oops, no. There we go. Yeah, absolutely. Right, now I've got this, I can then start rearranging. So I'm trying to make X subject. X now only appears once, it's only there, isn't it? Okay, so I can rearrange this. So I'm going to get y plus 37/4. And I've done a particularly difficult one of these, I hasten to add. Plus 7/2 squared. Now I'm going to square roots, so I'm going to go bot. Now, some of you, I always wanted to put plus or minus in front, but they don't do that in the Further Maths textbook, which is why I haven't done it here. And then I'm going to get rid of, in fact, I'm just going to go x equals root y plus 37/4 minus 7/2. Okay, so there you go. Now, I really want to put a plus or minus in front of the square root, but yeah, you don't have to according to the book. So there you go. Anyway, right, next one. Now this is a slightly harder one because we've got this 3 out the front. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to factorise out that 3. Okay, and again, I've chosen a difficult one of these. So what essentially this means is complete the square and tell me what numbers are A, B, and C. All right, so here we go. I'm going to factorise out. So I'm going to get x squared, because I can complete the square nice and easily when it's just 1x squared minus 5/3x. Now, I'm not actually going to factorise the 3 out of the 1. I'm going to leave that separate because I'm going to end up, it won't make any difference in the long run, you'll see, because I will be multiplying out bracket. Now I'm going to complete the square for the bit in the square brackets. So it's x minus 5/6 squared, take away 25/36. I'm having to squash this up a little bit, plus 1. Okay, I'm now going to multiply out the bracket, and we end up with that. Now, when I multiply out the bracket here, I'm going to end up with 25. Oops, why have I put a 1 there? I said the right thing and wrote the wrong thing, over 12. Now, I'm going to change that 1 into 12ths, actually, purely so I can simplify nice and easily. And then I'm going to go like this. All right, and then minus, yeah, so I should get minus 13/12. There you go. Now, so therefore A is 3, B is minus 5/6, oops, equals minus 5/6, and C is 6. Jeepers, I keep saying the right thing and writing the wrong thing. C equals minus 13/12. Okay, so that's completing the square. You would do a similar thing if you had something like this, and I didn't have room on this video to do it, unfortunately, but if you had like 7 minus 4x minus x squared, all you would do would be to, and I'm just going to rub out that arrow I've got here, Okay, all you would do is call that, right, minus x squared plus 4x minus 7. Right, and then you complete the square as you had done normally. All right, so there you go. A couple of things not on the normal GCSE, but they are on the further maths. So, yeah, hope that helps. If you can't remember how to complete the square at all, go and have a look at the GCSE videos.